Before we get started, if you'd like to support us, we do have a Patreon at patreon.com/OSRS Trihards. We also have a new method. If you'd rather send us a one-time donation, visit buymeacoffee.com/Trihards. It's a fast, simple, and easy way to throw us a couple bucks if you like what you're hearing. Links are in the description of each episode. Thank you. Thank you so much to our Patreon supporters, Jock, twitch.tv/JayySlay, Sallamander, Awaik, Obeast, VsTheHighway, Brick, Mount Dewsgood, Huddy, Budlight.
And a massive shout out to our TRIHARD Patreon, Soulfright, Intakes, McNasty, and Graham. And a special thank you to Napn, our VIP Patreon. Thank you so much for your support.
Hey guys, I'm Rob, aka Dream Name.
I'm Arthur, aka LT Potato.
We're the Trihards.
And welcome to the 33rd episode of your favorite old school podcast. As the great philosopher Little John once said, 369, damn she fine. Rob, can I just say you are looking damn fine.
Thank you. I appreciate you. You're not looking too bad yourself, man.
Thanks.
After how many drinks?
This is only my third. You have been a sketchy person tonight.
Well, okay, so we had a wine fest that we were going to, right? It got rained out, basically, thunderstormed out or whatever. The invitation said rain or shine.
Did it really? That's actually hysterical.
We were driving there and it was like pouring, thunder, lightning, and I was like, dude, I'm calling. Like, there's no way they're having this right now. And they're like, yeah, we canceled this. I was like, okay.
Why would they say rain or shine? What?
They sent me an email like 30 minutes after it should have started, and we're like, okay, it's being refunded, blah, blah, blah. But regardless, we bought a bunch of wine at Publix. We had our own little wine tasting, and it's been a good day. So
Right on.
I don't know why they'd say rain or shine.
Why would they say? Well, maybe it's like they're kind of like what's it called? Fail safe. Not sure if that's the right word, but yeah. But
oh, you didn't come because it's raining? Well, we said rain or shine.
They gotta have a limit though. Every festival that's outdoors has their cutoff.
Lightning is the cutoff. I think.
So right now I'm in Northeast Florida. It is raining outside. I do hear it's like 10 p.m. ish, which is weird because usually rain is like in the afternoonish. Like I don't know. I'm not a meteorologist, but
you just don't notice it because you're sleeping.
True. I do love a good rain when I sleep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Windows open just a little bit maybe to hear that lightning and thunder. Yeah.
All right.
You feel so comfy underneath the blankets, man.
I know. Okay, you're going to make me want to fall asleep. Anyway.
All right, so we've got a lot to talk about, not necessarily with updates, but we do have some, of course. Let's start, I guess, with what we did today, right?
Yes, because that'll roll into this week's update, which is Below Ice Mountain. I got a Baronite head. We're going to get into it.
Oh, nice.
We've got a whole spiel that we can give you guys. All right.
I'm proud you got something.
Thank you.
All right. So, Below Ice Mountain is I don't know what number quest this is, do you?
Why would anyone know that? Why would you even talk about what number quest it is?
Some people know that kind of stuff.
Actually, you know what?
It's
Didn't they want to introduce like the 150th quest in the game this year? Maybe it's like 148.
Yeah, so it's kind of
okay, fine, I'll give you that. All right.
But I can't answer that question. I don't think you can either.
No, that's for a trivia night.
Well, yeah. So basically, it's a new free to play quest. It's pretty easy, of course. It's a free to play quest. You just kind of run around Edgeville, Barbarian Village, Falador, Varrock, and you recruit some people. It's basically Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, maybe.
Which I love that analogy.
Recruiting a gang.
I love those movies. By the way, I am obsessed with Ocean's 11, 13.
Yeah.
So I think in order 11, 12. Yeah, I'm just basically in sequential order. But I have rewatched them over and over again, and I love it. I love the actors and every role they're great. Yeah, it's so good. So good.
It's fun, just like recruiting the gang. Getting the team together, going over the plan. Executing it.
I love it.
Taking home the money. I don't know.
That's my jam. So that's kind of the way the quest works. Novice level. It's actually really beautiful. Like genuinely, I'm in here right now. I'm mining Baronite. It's really pretty down here. It's kind of like a purpley hue. It kind of has aspects of like Prif the Morning's End Part 2 like library, and what was that new thing they just released? That's like, I don't know, like their artwork is spot on, basically top notch stuff.
Yeah, I like it for sure.
So,
very nice. Very fun. I mean, you unlock a new emote, which is pretty cool. You can show off to your friends, show your muscles off, flex a little bit.
Yeah, it's the just to the left of the zombie hand emote. So there's one called Flex.
Flex, yeah. So pretty cool there. I mean, all in all, it's not a super important quest.
No,
you unlock like a new cave.
So yeah, Rob and I went into, and there's a whole slew of issues, and like the way Jagex, they apparently the XP rates were like quote unquote good. They really weren't, but they nerfed everything like to the absolute gutter, and it makes no sense. But we went into this. First of all, we need to get our music cape back, and we have to get our quest cape back. So that's like important to Rob and I.
Right.
So we went in. Just before recording, we did our thing, and then we quickly realized, holy crap, this is how we obtain the wieldable hammer. And it's like such
and I didn't even think about that.
It's such a no-brainer thing. Like, we have a hammer in this game used for smithing. Why can't we like hold on to it to save an inventory spot? But this is how you would get one. About 30 minutes in, Rob got his. 2.5 hours later, I'm still trying to get mine. So that kind of sums up the way tonight's going.
Yeah, and let's start off with me and LT. Every time a new quest is released or like a event or anything, we try to do it with no guides or anything, just because it's fun, I guess, and we kind of just do it together, just to experience it. But yeah, we went in, we did it, no problem, pretty easy. Like he said, I got my wieldable hammer on Dream Name, my main Iron Man. Got my quest cape back, got the music cape back. I am now on the hardcore. I finished the quest. I'm in here. I'm trying to get my second hammer before LT gets his first.
Terrible. I hate you so much.
Just like the emote, just a little flex in there. So, so hopefully I'll get that. And I've been mining away. I've gotten 2 uniques so far, which is like some.
Can we talk about this ridiculous maze that they? Oh my God, you guys! Yeah. Like, this is the epitome of shaking my head. SMH in my head. I cannot begin to explain to you the stupidity of this piece of content under this ice mountain. Basically, there's a maze that they developed, and you have 1 minute, that is 60 seconds, to enter, navigate the maze, and leave the way you came back in, all for the purpose of grabbing these incredibly is undervalued the way to put it? Shitty.
I guess so. I mean,
these shitty boxes of loot. Oh my goodness.
Terrible. Yeah, and it's hard too. Like, you have to go in and like, geez, like, it's insane. It's like worse than the rogues. What is the Edgar's Roost, like trying to steal the rogue's purse weed, right? Like this crazy. It's insane. It's really hard, and you got to get in there. And I guess the higher tiered ones. What's the maximum loot? Like a mithril full home or something?
A mithril plate skirt. And they put so much dev time into this. Rob and I. Anyways, you guys are going to have a total blast if you ever come down here.
But it's funny because the music cape is locked behind it. You got to do it at least once, right?
100%. So, if you guys do find yourself in any kind of predicament, you can PM me or Rob on Discord and be like, I know you're going to be like, WTH, like, what the fuck what do I have to do down here? And we'll do our best to explain, because it is a cluster.
Yeah. But I've just been mining away, getting little deposits, and we hammer away. We get some a chance of unique rewards. The hammer's one of them, of course. And then you get like the mace head, and you got to get some other parts from some golems you kill. But it's not worth doing. I don't really want it.
Right.
Bad enough. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
The best part is just the scenery. Like, it's really, really, really pretty down here. Besides that, yeah,
it's really purple.
But yeah, you guys will enjoy it. So cool. That's the week's update. I don't think there was any like small updates this week that I wanted to. Oh, besides like they completely nerfed anything. So like kind of like, like on the larger scale, Iron Man alting has been like a hot thing. Each month and year that goes by, it's slowly becoming more and more acceptable and the norm, and like people's morals just kind of slowly die off, because if everyone's doing it, why not? So they made it so that you can no longer do it at Corporal Beast and the Nightmare, which was kind of becoming popular. So yeah, I'm glad. I'm happy. And even people who I know who have done it, they are happy that they finally kind of put their foot down on that. So that's kind of closed topic as far as that goes.
Yeah, but besides that, like you said, there's no really updates. I mean,
yeah. Ooh.
I mean, I guess
I saw something on
the Temperos, Angler, and Spirit outfits are now separated in the POHs, so you have to obtain them twice, maybe. I don't know, like if you want to fill it up. But besides that, I mean, what else? What'd you say?
I saw something on Reddit. It was a freaking madman, level 70 something combat, got his Infernal Cape on mobile. It was a 1 defense account. I know, like last week I mentioned like a UIM level 60 something getting it. I don't know. It's just wild to me. It's absolutely
that's insane.
Impressive what people are capable of doing on mobile of all things. Like you got to be so comfortable with, there's no tile markers on mobile. There's no ground. I feel I've misclicked on mobile tons, and I mean, I think you have to have like the right kind of phone for it to be able to do something like that.
Yeah, that, and obviously you just need to be an expert at, Zuck.
At that content.
Inferno. Yeah, you got to be like a literal expert on it.
Right.
Have like 100 KC or something. I don't know. You just do it, you can do it in your sleep, basically.
Exactly.
So, crazy stuff. But people even PK on mobile, so it's not super unfeasible.
They do.
And I've seen some good PKers on mobile.
Really?
So
I'm starting. How do you, did you like find them on YouTube or something?
I think there's like a Behemoth knockoff guy that does some videos. Okay. And I watched one of his, and there's like a mobile guy on there, and he honestly has some good stuff on there that's not a Behemoth. So he had like a mobile PKer who did like a 1-tick AGS Gmaul combo. I don't know, on mobile, which is pretty cool.
God.
So yeah,
God.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's impressive. That really is. I'm picturing like my thumb. Trying to do that, and I don't know, you got to be really comfortable. You got to be so sure that like your 1-tick 6-way switch is going to like properly, go through, like register through your screen protector or whatever, like down to that level. I'd be nervous.
I feel like you have to have some like abnormally skinny thumbs with like very precise.
Yeah, maybe because dead clicks are a thing. Misclicks are very much a thing. It happens.
Right.
It happens all the time. I mean. But it just comes down to comfort, Like,
oh my God, dude! Guess what?
You just got the hammer on your hardcore. I hate you. I literally hate you, Rob. I don't even talk to me. That's it. This recording is over, bro. I'm not even gonna get into this with you, man. Just stop your recording.
I just got the hammer.
You did not. Okay, well, while you got your stupid hammer, I was sacrificing my deposits, and I got a freaking ancient treatise, Treatise, which there's basically bullshit rewards that you might get that you they have no purpose, like in this underground place. You have to go to the Varrock Museum and you just get kudos for them.
I guess completionist, right? You can get max kudos. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, dude, I just got the
hammer. But the hammer is like the only. Right now. Oh, I hate you. But you need like 1250 of the thingies to get it.
I have 2,000.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Right now,
I'm sure you do, buddy. Dude.
Yeah. That's what
my God.
All right.
I feel like this is just. See, this is why. I
don't know what to do now,
bro. This is why I'm scared to check like the number of hours played on my account, because I know it's so many, and like it's probably so many to the point where I'm like, I could have probably maxed twice. Because I do crap like this, Shooting Stars came out, I completed full gold prospector. Inefficiently too, on day one when it was like so crowded. This comes out, I'm spending 5 hours here. I could be fishing dark crabs like a normal person. Shaking my head, bro.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the vault room just for the music track. I don't know why, but I had some spare. I had 1,000, whatever.
Oh, I know.
And I'm kind of done. I'm done with this.
Oh, yeah, you're done, content, right?
So
I'm just gonna be stuck here.
I got the hammer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So wish me luck here. All right.
All right. Good luck. Good luck. You have 1 minute.
Get my mithril plate skirt. All right, I'm going. Let's see.
It's such dumb content too. You have to like literally navigate this stupid maze. We gotta try to take perfect too.
I don't know where I'm going. Dude, I'm far into this shit, dude. I'm way too far.
How much time do you have left?
41 seconds. All right, I'm actually at my.
You need like 30 seconds. You need like 25 seconds to get back to the start.
All right, I'm going back, dude. I got an elaborate lockbox.
That's like, I think that's tier 2. That's the tier 2 one. Because I had an elaborate one.
Yeah, this is really stupid, man. All right, 24 seconds to get back. I'm just running back, and we're gonna see the spoils here in just a moment. Just pause, champ. Pause, champ.
Okay, I'm gonna guess like 35 feathers, a earth talisman, and.
All right, you ready? I got out successfully. Made it out of the vault before the security system activates.
Okay.
You ready?
Ooh. You did not.
Two lull runes.
Okay. Ooh.
12 steel arrows.
Really? That would be perfect for your oak short bow.
Yeah, dude. That's exactly like, I don't know. They really need to buff.
So underwhelming.
Completely dead content.
Yeah. It's hysterical. Like, we're not even exaggerating. Like, it's that bad.
No, that's literally what I just got for 1,000
Baronite shards.
Yeah, so
massive waste of time. Yep. And the fact that they actually nerfed everything. They had the audacity to nerf stuff after after releasing this content.
Yeah, but I got the hammer, so I'm a happy camper.
All right.
Got 2 before LT got 1.
Okay, happy camper. So can you tell the folks what you're drinking? Because it is good. It's a talking point.
Yeah, so last podcast LT had the Jane's Sour Spade.
Yeah, Jane's Sour Spade. That is what Mr. Stoic asked us to create if we were bartenders.
Right. So, I asked in the CC, what should I make? Stoic, actually, the same guy, asked me to make a Jane's Sour Spade. I told him I'd make a Jane's Sour Apple instead. So I made that. It is pretty good. Threw it together pretty frantically, I'd say.
It was. I was kind of listening to him while he was in the kitchen. It was actually wonderful. But what is in?
What did I say? Can I get a hell dog?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of fun listening to him.
99 apples, some vodka, some blue curacao. We got some Sprite and some melon liqueur for the green
so
color.
Fancy, bro.
So it's pretty good.
So fancy. My drinks are just nowhere near. What is fancy though is we had a pack of Jolly Ranchers here at my parents' house, and I was like, oh, hold on, Jolly Ranchers, surely we can mix this with vodka. It is a thing, just like how you would mix vodka with gummy bears. So it actually took a lot longer than like what all the websites stated. Like all the websites were like, all right, mix the ratio was 12 Jolly Rancher candies of a specific flavor with 8.5 ounces of vodka. We did that exact mix.
Which, think about it, I mean, that's not a lot of vodka.
Yeah, it's not.
For a lot of Jolly Ranchers. Like, that's pretty strong.
Yeah, 12 Jolly Ranchers is a good bit. So we slowly...
That's some flavor.
I mean, okay, they all said 12 hours, but it took over 40 hours. It took over 2 days for all the ranchers to completely dissolve. So...
Oh, so it took like 48 hours.
Legitimately 2.5 days in the bar counter. We watched as the liquid, just turned like into a nice, like, because we had them in these like crystal carafes, whatever you want to call them. Those
really fancy, really fancy containers.
Yeah, fancy containers, because they mentioned putting them in like clear glass flasks, which we don't have, but close enough. And we picked blue raspberry and watermelon. So at the end, it's so nice. I'm not someone who likes taking shots. I mean, we do it with Rob. Like I have a pickle or like a salty meat, as a chaser. But I'm not a big fan of shots. I like my mixed drinks. But this goes down super smooth. The only downside is Jolly Rancher is like pure sugar, corn syrup. So you're kind of drinking that like. I try to be somewhat mindful of like my mixers. Like right now, I'm having a vodka diet ginger ale, just because. If there's a diet option available, why the hell not,
Right.
But tasty, and for someone like me who's not big into just like sipping really strong stuff, that is probably the best thing I've had as far as like sipping damn near pure liquor. So I would recommend anyone. The watermelon was my personal favorite over the blue raspberry.
Well, I think actually, if you're under 23, aspartame, which is like an ingredient in like a lot of diet.
Correct.
Is pretty bad for your brain development, I've heard.
Really?
I heard that probably like 10 years ago, so I don't know if it's actually true or not, but keep that in mind. Look
Brain development. That would explain a lot.
Aspartame, I believe, in like diet
aspartame became they either created it or became legalized in the 80s as that sugar substitute. So that's one of your
there you go.
That's one of your main ingredients in like diet stuff.
Yeah. You also have like what, glucose and all the gross rhyming.
All the
words?
sucralose and all those artificial sweeteners, which is why like I think we've seen didn't Pepsi have a time when they introduced like their real sugar Pepsi back into the market?
Like cane sugar?
Yeah, like kind of like the old school Pepsis.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Definitely.
To each their own. Cool. I know. I mean, I don't know. I've seen it all. I've seen families at the grocery store buy a bunch of like the regular. Oh, I just got a ancient car. Anything but the hammer, bro. I'm literally sitting on 5 uniques, all but the hammer.
Wait, how many Baronite shards or whatever do you have?
I'm sitting at
like 5,000.
I'm about to hit 2,500. I've already spent 3,000. I've already spent 3,000 to get a better chance of getting uniques. I'm about to trade these in for the mining buff. Guys, don't do what we're doing. Literally, do the quest, walk away. Do the quest, walk away, please. You will
maybe get the hammer. I don't know.
Don't. No, you don't. You don't need that. I did hop to a 2.2K world, and sure enough, you see like I saw 3 max capers down here also trying to get the hammer. That's how bored we are basically.
I think you just weren't on my world, dude. I think it's a lucky world.
Yeah.
443, man. That's the best world there is.
It is a good world.
So do you want to talk about the Patreon only potentially? Well, actually, we know it's a for sure thing, but the minisodes that we're going to start doing for our Patreons.
Yeah. So something that's been in the works.
Pressing.
Yeah. It's been like kind of pressing on our minds for the past I would say month or so, and we wanted feedback from people. We want feedback from all of you, and we did just create a poll in our Discord where you can sort of like choose the options. So I'm just going to read off the poll. If you were a Patreon, no pressure, obviously. What sort of content would you like to hear when we release Patreon-only minisodes? These would be just like in addition to our weekly episodes like you're hearing now. Probably shorter, maybe like in the ballpark of half an hour. I would say
probably less formal.
Yeah, correct. Less formal. You're not going to get the intro, outro stuff. Just more content, basically. If we were to make these, what would you like to hear? Or, I guess if you were a Patreon, what would you like to hear?
Right.
So do you want to hear a mix of game and non-game topics, kind of similar to what you're hearing now? Do you want for us to come up with our own topic choices? Do you want
like finance or Bitcoin,
right?
Or let's talk about
Dogecoin or Lil Jon,
cybersecurity, or whatever we have like our own like I have a degree in linguistics. Let's talk about linguistics one day. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Russian studies.
Russian I got a degree in finance. I have several other things I'm super passionate about. Movies, TV shows. The list goes on.
Exactly. Something fun that's not really RuneScape related, but I don't know. Maybe you want something that's a little different.
Yeah, so something like that, or maybe just something else altogether, and we would like field suggestions from you guys, or purely banter. And obviously, there's like some overlap in these choices.
Right.
So I guess the more feedback we would hear from you, like concrete stuff, kind of the better idea we might have. So anyways,
Absolutely.
The poll is out there. Obviously, you guys know our email. Feel free to email us your suggestions.
Yes.
But
email, you can always join our Discord, of course. It's in the show notes. Join us there on the link tree. And yeah, we're obviously very close with the community. So your voice is definitely heard. Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah.
We also we can talk about the clan reservation that we did today.
Yeah, that was kind of fun. So I did see that, man. So that was a thing I was looking forward to. Looking
Right.
forward to it. They are going to rework the clans, hopefully, like knock on wood this year. I don't know.
I'm glad they have like the actual option to start reserving your name and reserving your actual clan for whenever they actually do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
It's good quality of life for people like us. I know other clans might be like, it's just peace of mind for them because I'm sure the really well-established clans, and again, I've never been a part of like a mass clan system, but I'm sure there's like clans with like 2,000 plus members in them, and they were just genuinely worried about, fake clans coming up, and it seems like Jagex is trying to create like official way to create a clan, and for you to first off like prove that this is you're the owner or whatever, so that there's no fake ones. I don't know. We'll see. And maybe this will kind of wrap up into like clan guilds and all that fun stuff. So
yeah, and if you're familiar with RS3 or I guess RS2 before the EOC came out, they had like a reworked clan system where you had a clan guild and you can go contribute to it. I don't think it's going to be that extensive. We've talked about it in previous episodes, but yeah, I mean, we reserved today our clan name. We submitted a lot of proof. We submitted, everything that they required for that, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's been great. Rob and I were both as well as other people last Saturday night. We had a pretty awesome community, event time, just kind of hanging out, smoking and joking with a bunch of you guys on Discord. And it was awesome. Yeah. We'll kind of get into that. But Rob and I at one point were like, holy crap, there's like 25 people in the CC right now. And that's just all organic. And yeah, obviously, thank you guys. So.
Absolutely. Yeah. And of course, our CC is OSRS Trihards. So come and join us.
Yeah.
And I mean, you want to go ahead and talk about it?
Yeah, sure. So Saturday night was freaking awesome. So.
Yeah. So first we started off with a drop party. Who started that? What's so cool is like some of these events are like community driven, like just y'all start like a drop
literally
party. Hey,
you from home.
I'm getting a 99, so I'm dropping off 10 mil. You know what I mean? Come join me.
It's as simple as that.
Party room.
And yeah.
So we started off in the Falador party room. We had like a clan only drop party. What do you think? How much GP do you think was dropped? There was 30. How much mil? And just
it was like
GP
over
alone?
30 mil. Random items, but some of them were like several abyssal whips and.
So it was like I think 30. I want to say 37 mil in GP alone, right?
Sure. Unfortunately, I'm an Iron Man, so I couldn't I just have my only one account, but so I'm bad at keeping track of that. But
I think it was like 37 mil GP, and then you had like some Ranger gloves and whips and all this other stuff. I'm saying like 50 mil, maybe.
Yeah.
Total. But yeah, it was just like clan only. So like a lot of our clan members got like some whips and some money, etc. So that was awesome. And then what was your idea?
So
420.
So earlier that. Oh, okay. Hold on. Earlier that night, a bunch of you guys went to Bandos, right? Team Bandos, maybe like 5 or 6 of you guys were crushing it there. But someone in that Discord voice chat kept saying like how World 420 Grand Exchange kept doing a bunch of drop parties, just like awesome things being dropped on the ground. World 420 GE. So after I
wonder why 420.
Yeah, I mean, just from like hearsay, I've always heard that World 420 GE is like the best place. It's the most popping off place,
It's like the Las Vegas of OSRS.
Perfect,
right?
Literally the perfect way to put it. It is the Las Vegas of OSRS. So after we had our own community thing, and I think there was like a hide and go seek for a bond wrapped up in that. We're like, hey, let's go to 420 GE. Let's spam bank sale, drop party. Let's get everyone to go to the Falador party room and
we hold on real quick. We walked around. We made a complete
circle. We actually managed random dudes who were following us, and yeah, like Rob said, we made a full circle, which is kind of impressive. And what's the funniest thing ever, to me at least? There was a guy there with a Max Infernal cape. I right click him. It's the username Hard, HARD, the guy who skull tricked me. way back at Chaos Fanatic when I lost.
What does he say?
When I lost the blowpipe the first time, he joins in the circle. He follows and he says, "You'll never believe this." He says, "LT, Potato, didn't I skull trick you?" So that was pretty awesome. And so all these cats and dogs basically on World 420 GE were following us and I'm sure they were having a great time. Eventually, like 50 of them made it actually to the Falador party room where random things were dropped, not nearly as much as our own clan drop party, but it was fun. Right. It was fun to see how much chaos we could create in a sense.
It was a good time for sure. And then after that, we continued it. We went to everybody put on a funny hat or a random event hat that they had, like some bunny ears. We had some Halloween masks, some pumpkin heads, whatever. We all went PKing as a clan. So we went PKing.
How would you describe it?
It didn't turn out too well.
If you had to pick a year.
A shit show? A year 2020 maybe?
No. The way I described it was like PKing in 2006. You gotta remember, like, the dudes and, like, I mean, bless everyone's heart, but we are not a PK clan, dude. We have no idea what we're doing out there. Literally zero idea. So,
we also ran into like 2 other clans, so
it was hilarious.
Yeah. It was fun though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, super spontaneous. I mean, and do you want to go through a checklist, by the way? Because, okay, so no offense. Like, okay, Rob has actual PK experience. I have hundreds of hours. I don't even, hundreds of hours of being a PVMer in the wilderness. So, like, I've seen it.
Jay.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah, right.
I've seen it all, done it all. Jay was a part of it. He actually knows how to PK, but
has a lot of PK experience as well.
But everyone else, a lot of our CC members are just like, mid-tier, mid-game. And I'll tell you what, if you're in the mid-game, you have no reason to be in the wilderness. You do a clue, you walk away, right? You go to the mage bank, get your Mage Arena 2 cape, you walk away. Like, you're not equipped to kill Callisto, really, without, like, base 95s, just the way I feel. Vedion, annoying, right? Venenatus, crazy arc, maybe, but there's no benefit if you're a normie. Like, there's just not a whole lot of incentive aside from the prayer training. So we kind of we sort of sent it. Rob and I kind of know what to wear, but a lot of other people maybe weren't as muscle memory equipped. So we had some dudes just maybe forget to do some stuff.
Somebody brought their entire
cash stack. Maybe it's because we were like quickly, gearing up.
Nub, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel so bad for him, but apparently it wasn't that big of a deal. So he's good to go. He got some items from the drop party that we mentioned, so he was okay. He lost his cat though, which I didn't realize. So that's very
200
sad.
death runes, man. I'm sorry, man.
That's So, but yeah, I mean, and some other people, just died and lost some stuff, but. Basically, if you go in the wilderness, always check your items that you'll keep after death, and then check in a PvP scenario, check above 30 ability, check with a PK school active, all this stuff. Always have your protect one item enabled. Yep. Honestly, don't bring more than one item if you're planning on PKing that you want to protect, or just don't bring any items.
Yeah, I mean, so what we did was very different than what I'm even used to. When I PVM in the wilderness, I have my, I know I'm not going to skull up, right? Attack options are off. So that's kind of the first thing you do is make sure attack options are off. The next thing I like to do is I click my wrench on RuneLight. I have player indicators as one of my favorited starred plugins. I click the cogwheel and I click highlight others, right? So if I'm walking throughout RuneScape, if you're my friend or if you're my clan member, you're going to be like a certain color, but I don't have other people highlighted because that's annoying and it bogs my eyeballs, basically. So whenever I'm planning on going into the wilderness, I I check the box for highlight other. So that tells me, if I see...
They're red for me. What color are they for
So
you?
it's orange for me because whenever I was paying for F Cave protection, those guys recommended orange. It's easier on the eyes than red. That's the only reason, but orange stands out for me, right? That's the first thing I do besides always double checking attack options. Then 3, 4, 5 times I check items kept on death. Super simple.
Most important one, probably.
That's probably the most important one. Always double and triple check. And I literally like will like scan it and say like, yep, I'm okay with losing, and I'll like take my finger as if I'm like kind of scanning a book. Yep, I'm okay losing this whole thing. And usually in a PVM scenario, it's like brews, restores, food, lockpick, all that crap. It's not ideal to lose it, but I live, right? It's like a couple $100K in supplies. It is what it is. But you always keep your top 3. So it's a lot. Yeah. It's definitely a lot. It takes many hours to get comfortable in it. Rob and I have that experience, but maybe you guys can get that experience.
Yeah, before you join us, make sure that everything's protected, or whenever you skull up, make sure it's, that you're going to be, because honestly, like if you're PKing with us, you're probably going to skull up, right? You're going to click on somebody, you're going to skull. Yep. Make sure that you're not carrying 3 of really important items, because if you skull up, you're only going to keep 1 if you protect the item.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So obviously make sure you protect items on, all this stuff. There's so many different things, but just make sure you're protecting yourself while you're in the wilderness.
Yeah, and getting smited is extremely likely in the wilderness, I would say.
If you're inexperienced, absolutely.
Yeah, I got smited just last night. I was Vedion is a terrible place. Terrible place. I'll get into that later. Vedion is just riddled with clans. It's a multi-zone. I got Dragon Spear. So Dragon Spear, even though they fixed it, when you are getting Dragon Speared, your character is like stalled. It's like everything's frozen. I don't even think you can drink a potion. So,
but you can wear a Phoenix necklace. That's it.
Thank you for mentioning that.
That's why they're so good.
I keep forgetting the Phoenix necklace. Yeah. No, but that doesn't. No. I'm saying like I got smited. I couldn't drink a pea pot to get my prayer back up. Right. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot going into it. So, anyways, don't be bothered by it. Ask us questions and we'll help you out. Because these trips are super fun and they're just meant to be like almost like nostalgia things and not too serious. So.
Right, and regardless if you're coming with us or not, these are good things to know and to do before you go into the wilderness at all. Even for a hard clue, for anything, always make sure that what you're losing is something that you're willing to lose. If you're not actually like attacking anybody, like LT said, make sure your player attack options are on hidden, and make sure the 3 items that you have are ones that you don't want to lose, and the other ones are ones that you're willing to lose. So, anything else you want to mention about that?
No. If you want practice, like this might sound a little funny, but I was at Callisto last week, and this on a 2.2K world, this maxed clan logged in. I did teleport out, but then I got cheeky, and so I was like, let me just go back there and just do a straight tank test. I go back there, inventory full of supplies. I wear like Din's Bulwark, and they catch me there again. But this time, my goal is just to get better at prey flicking, Nice. After so many hours of like, learning to predict their prayers and stuff like that, you will become a better, I guess, player out there. So it's good. It was successful. I didn't die, right? So nice. You got to have, I don't know.
Yeah. Practice makes perfect, Cool. All right. Let's move on to letters from Tutorial Island if you're down with that.
I am down. What do we got?
First, we have Ubu, or Jay. So he says, TRIHARDs. First off, I'd like to say something very important. Ubu. I'd like to give a huge shout out to the gamer LT, and I want to shout out LT as well. Huge gamer. For ditching the nacho cheese cape. Huge fan again, Ubu, and a massive GZ. Grats. I like to think it was my motivation that got you the cape, Ubu. I can't believe you were scared to do it, even with my words of encouragement. You are a gamer, sir. All caps. Second, Zuck 2. That is amazing. And you did. You got the 2KC on the collection logs, or not the collection log, but on the boss KC. So it's all your KCs are on there.
I
now,
did.
Right?
I will share a little bit of that. But yes, I am very happy and very proud of myself for getting my second Zuck KC. Yeah.
Huge. So you have massive balls that I'm sure Jane, Guildmaster Jane, would appreciate.
Yes. Very nice.
I could never do that if I tried. Rob, you better get on that grind. I know. I'll get a T-Bow on the hardcore pretty soon, so we'll get on there.
Easily.
I believe in you too, gamer. Trust. As always, thanks for the great podcast. Ubu, stay safe and stay Ubu. All the best. Now it's different. It's LT, Potato, and Rob are my little pog champs. Ooh woo, smiley face, ooh woo, smiley face, ooh woo. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Jay. I at this point I'm gonna say most people with the gear can do it. It's just a matter of time. So yeah, definitely not easy, but yeah, thank you for that.
And then we have one from Intakes.
Yeah, Intakes. He says, "Good morning, my friends. Hope you guys are doing well, and I was hoping you can give my best friend Sallamander a shout out on the next episode, which is here. He is proposing to his girlfriend today. If you do, tell my BFF I said congratulations, brother. Not deserved, but congratulations nonetheless." Why? How come non-deserved? It's kind of mean. "I love you a bunch and I'm looking forward to the wedding, ol' son." This is Intakes, by the way, and also Salla will not be proposing until tomorrow. Okay. So yeah, Intakes and Sallamander, they've been listening to us for quite some time now. And, they kind of told us like off the bat that, they were IRL best friends. So they've been hanging out and they're awesome.
Patreon supporters, good guys in general.
Beyond supportive.
So first of all, I'm engaged as well. Sallamander, congratulations. Welcome to the engaged squad. COVID pushed back my marriage, but I'm getting married in October. So, big congratulations. It's awesome.
Nice.
Man.
Yeah, congrats, man. That's awesome. And actually,
it's pretty intimidating and scary.
He posted some pictures on our Discord. He is in the Grand Canyon with his fiance. So it's a very nice scenic place. For those of you who don't know, I used to be married. I am divorced, but I did pick a nice scenic location for my proposal. So it's always nice. It's always nice to do that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And LT is going to actually be in my wedding, so that'll be cool.
I will.
That will be cool.
Fun times, man. Fun times.
Sallamander, we expect a invitation to yours. I'm just playing.
I don't know. I am not playing. I would love to go to Sallamander's wedding. Salamander.
I would love to. An electronic invitation would be pretty cool. If you need to, we'll send you our addresses.
Yeah.
No, but congratulations again, dude. Big life change. We're very proud of you. And I'm sure she's very, very special. So congratulations.
Good stuff. Our boy Kyle, he never disappoints. Like, has he ever sent a bad? Has he ever? I mean,
a bad email? No, absolutely not. No. But has he ever missed an email? I don't even know.
Yeah, first of all, he's emailed every single week. I will be very disappointed if he misses a week at this point.
Yeah, if I don't see one, I'll be like, wait, what happened to Kyle, man?
We're gonna email him.
We should call the ambulance, man.
We're gonna email him and be like, "You okay?" All right.
He says, "Hey boys, hypothetically, let's say Jagex has leased the rights to create a movie based on the game." Oh my goodness. What NPCs do you want in the movie, and who's going to play them? Heart, Kyle.
I gave this a little bit of thought. All right, so I'm thinking we need a solid antagonist and protagonist for this OSRS movie. First of all,
First of all, can I say?
Yeah.
Can I say first of all, real quick? I think they already have the rights to create a movie, right? Based on the game.
I would imagine, right? Yeah. So let's just. So if you're Mod Ash, and I'm Mod, I don't know, Kieran.
Okay. All right. That's a good one. All right. All right. So I'm God basically. Who do I want in the movie?
Okay, but Rob, are you so are we thinking like more realistic? 'Cause I'm not a fan of the whole like mythical shit. That's why I'm not really a fan of the Marvel series. I'm sorry, but are we gonna bring in the Zamorak Saradomin and crap, or are we just gonna stick to Guildmaster Jane and the Drill Sergeant and they're like?
Is this a romance movie or what?
Well, I mean, what kind of?
All right. Let's think about it like this: two different options. Are we thinking about a single player's journey throughout the game, right?
Okay.
Or are we thinking about a massive multiplayer online role-playing game where there's multiple people? So we have Zizima and we have... I don't know.
No, you're on the right track. No, I like that.
You know what I mean? Or different people in the same universe. Or are we...
Well, I don't...
You know what I mean?
I wasn't tracking the bringing in IRL stuff. I was tracking we have an antagonist and a protagonist. We have like a story that we create, or like maybe like Neve and I don't know, like using real NPCs. Just like we create a plot basically.
NPCs.
What
He does ask what NPCs do you want in the movie?
Exactly.
Okay.
So
All right.
I was thinking like NPC specific, right? All right, who's the main character? Like really, we need like 2 or 3 main characters. Who are they for you? I feel like Neve is sort of like she can be the warrior. Oh, maybe she can hook up with Vanaka. Dude, listen. Every single movie that's good, there's a relationship, right? There's something
Right.
There's something sexual. Sorry, guys.
Well, you need in a movie, right? You need a plot.
You need the main guy, the main girl.
You need something that happens, right? Some sort of what's it called?
Plot.
No. In the middle, something happens, like some sort of stressful event.
The climax.
Climax.
No, that's
the
the right word. The plot has a climax. Okay. Yeah. It builds.
All right.
It builds towards like you're building.
Okay, something happens, right? Something happens basically. Yeah. And then it ends either
there's always a
in
life
good
lesson
way, in a usual way, or we could be a cool movie, right? One that ends in a way you don't expect, right? Something maybe bad happens or something you don't expect.
I would agree.
I kind of want to go with the latter. So something you don't expect here. Something happens. I can't really give you a full movie plot, but I like Neve. I like
Neve.
Vanaka. Maybe Duradaddy.
Ooh, Duradel could be there. Maybe could Duradel be
some sort of romance?
I could see a romance. We have to cast Guildmaster Jane. I think we owe it to the Jewel Sergeant to cast him.
Okay.
I don't think you're following, but
yeah. I don't know why he'd be in there.
I don't.
Okay.
I just like the Jewel Sergeant. I mean.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
hey.
The Beekeeper. Surely.
What kind of movie is this, man?
All right.
Is this a comedy now?
It's a work in progress, Kyle. We'll get back to you. Kyle, if you have any thoughts, just shoot us. Shoot us
some more thoughts. We'll be thinking about it a little bit more in depth.
We'll start the production podcast. Like as early as Tuesday.
We might need a producer, maybe executive producer.
Yeah,
Kyle,
for sure. He'll fund it. He'll fund it.
All right, we got Budlight. LT?
Budlight. Yeah, Budlight has been pretty active in our CCN Discord, so shout out to him. Good guy. All right. Hey guys, you already know who this is. Over the past few weeks, I have listened to all of y'all's podcasts, and it is actually what brought me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that actually is insane. Like the
33 episodes? 32.
Yeah, binging our podcast. I don't know, man. It's too much. That's almost too much listening to me and Rob's voice. But anyways.
No, I mean, thank you very much. I mean, thank you for, the thick and thin, right? Like.
Yeah, for real. Because you've been through.
We appreciate it. All right, continue.
Anyways, so the podcast brought you back to OSRS after 3 years, which is interesting because he obviously started playing in the beginning stages of OSRS. I really enjoy the content y'all put and also look forward to each episode. So I have a question for you both. I am from North Carolina, and on top of eating cottage cheese with fresh fruit, we also love a big bowl of grits. Rob, shut the hell up. He loves a big bowl of grits for breakfast. My question is, how do you enjoy your grits? Or if you even like them? I prefer mine savory with butter, salt, and pepper, but my fiance eats hers with sugar, which I think is very weird.
Continue.
We'll debate this. I figured it would be a good question to bring up. Keep up the great work and stay safe, boys. Love y'all. By the way, the community y'all have built is incredibly helpful in every aspect of the game. I enjoy seeing where this will continue to grow. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Budlight.
All right. Rob, I don't know about you, but
LT, do you eat grits?
I paced and thought of my answer to this question, so let me sell you on my story.
All right.
Oatmeal and grits. What is it? What do oatmeal and grits have in common?
Corn? No, not corn for oatmeal.
Yeah.
But...
So without being super technical, bro, it's cardboard. It's a grain. It's a carbohydrate. There's nothing wrong with making it sweet or maybe less than sweet. So like, okay, when it comes to oatmeal, let's just go through all the Quaker flavor packets, okay? We've got and they're gonna be sweet. They're gonna be sweet, right? They're gonna okay, but also grits too, right? What I'm trying to get at here, the TLDR is they're identical. You can make them savory or sweet. You can put the butter, you can put the maple and brown sugar, you can do the fucking peaches, but I wouldn't put salt in my grits though.
Dude, okay. You wouldn't put salt in your grits?
I wouldn't, but you could.
All right, next time you're over, LT, I'm going to make some grits with some butter, some salt and pepper, maybe some bacon in there, a little bacon.
I could do that. Wait, but hold on. Oof. They actually sell the packets with bacon in them, and my dad loves that shit.
All right, do you eat your oatmeal with salt and pepper and bacon in it?
No. So no.
Absolutely
But why
not.
couldn't you?
Hell niet, right?
Yeah, hell niet. No, but hold on. Okay, I'm a fan of fucking everything going onto the sweet side.
I know you are, apparently.
But why would oatmeal be different than grits?
Completely different.
Is it?
Completely different. The texture's different. Yeah, absolutely. So grits, obviously, I grew up in the South, born and raised, Alabama, right? Grandma used to make us for breakfast every morning, not oatmeal. Oh my God, grits, butter, salt and pepper. That's it. Butter, salt, and pepper.
Okay.
A lot of butter, a lot of salt, a lot of pepper, right? We would eat that in these little green old like 1930s bowls.
Oh my God.
It was just super, it's super nostalgic to this day, but it's so good.
Yeah, it's grandma's house.
And it was just, grandma food, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. And then you can buy I think it's the same company, right? That makes oatmeal.
Quaker,
I guess.
Yeah. What do you
right?
mean you guess? It's Quaker, bro.
They make like the little packets of like the bacon one or the butter one.
I'm fully aware.
All that. Super good. You don't put any sweet. They don't make grits with strawberries. You know what I mean? They don't make that. Obviously, it's not a thing, right? So you don't make it sweet at all. All right. Your girlfriend is strange, right? I have to say it. I apologize. You said girlfriend, right?
Fiance.
I apologize. Okay. Fiance is strange. She's probably a really good person, but that is just weird that she eats it with sweet things, right? And you can tell this to her. She can listen to the podcast, right? So she needs to eat it. Does she eat it with salt? Does she eat it savory as well?
Yeah.
Because if she does, why does she eat it sweet?
Okay, my first thought was like you could do it both ways for both oatmeal and grits, but I will say you don't really ever see sweet grits, do you?
You don't see sweet grits, and you don't see savory oatmeal.
You mean sweet oatmeal? No, savory
oatmeal.
Yeah. Okay, that's actually
you don't ever see oatmeal with salt and pepper.
That's actually a good point because I was thinking that like when it comes to oatmeal, you've got like the blueberries, peaches, bananas, strawberries bullshit.
Right.
But
right.
For a second, I thought that maple and cinnamon was like towards the savory side. It's actually the sweet side.
Like, dude, you don't get a corn on the cob and put sugar on it, right? But grits is little corn, dude. Like, it's just, I don't know. Dude.
Okay,
grits,
all right. So
first of all, you want some thick grits, right? I mean, not too thick. You want to. There's a balance depending on what you're eating it with, etc. You want it either, you want some watery grits or you want some thick grits depending on what you're eating with. But yeah, dude, you gotta have it savory.
Okay.
You gotta have it
savory. All right, I think
sure.
I'm with you. Savory grits, sweet oatmeal, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Cottage cheese?
Let's not talk about that. All right. We already know the
I think everyone's torn on the cottage cheese though. I think our community who has given us tons of feedback has either said you can and you should go sweet, you can and you should go the opposite of sweet.
Savory.
Yeah. Right. But the thing is, bro, here's the funny part. Your savory cottage cheese is literally limited to just salt and pepper, whereas my sweet cottage cheese, honey, jam,
true.
I don't know, peaches. I don't do the whole fruit thing, but like, you guys do fruit. So
well, I'm sorry that sweet has more options than savory.
Yeah, so suck on that, savory.
That's just the fact, right? I mean, savory's got salt and pepper and like bacon and meat and I don't know, like that's it, right?
I'm sure there's more. It's okay. All right. At the end of the day, probably. I still lose. You want to know why? Because I've been mining Baronite for 5 hours, and I still don't have this stupid hammer. Rob, this whole episode, I'm mining, and I've unlocked all the unlockable things at this point.
Yeah.
I have my 1 hour boost active right now.
Do you really?
I do.
What is it doing? Is it allowing you to get more faster?
Shut up.
Oh, man. Budlight, thank you so much for the question. Sparking another debate, but Elsie actually seemed to agree on this one, so it's kind of strange.
I would agree. Yeah, we do.
I'm glad I changed his mind in the beginning.
All right, what do we got?
Is that everything for the
emails?
Letters from tutorial.
Letters? That's all the letters. Okay. Next up, we have community stuff we kind of want to go through. Well, actually, we mentioned last Saturday night, so we did that. We do have a music room in Discord. It's like a voice channel that you guys can hang out in. I'm gonna explain my vision for this room, okay? Because it may be a little different, but my vision for this room was you could, I guess, request any song or playlist you want, and you could literally copy like your Spotify playlist link and put it in there, and it would like, start playing the whatever. If it's a 1,000-song playlist, it would play all that. You could vibe to that, and anyone else could join in, and you guys vibe together without actually talking with one another. But it's kind of grown into being like a voice chat where people talk in. So I missed my mark, but I think it is what it is.
People talk in it, but they also play music.
Yeah, but I think some people like mute the bot. I guess it's versatile, right? You can like listen to the bot or not.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. Yeah. I guess it's just more spontaneous than I envisioned it. But anyways, it's there, and you guys can talk with each other and also listen to whatever music you want. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the vision. I visioned it as somebody in the CC says, hey, let's go do some bandos. All right, cool. Y'all join voice chat. Listen to some badass AC/DC or something, while you're doing bandos. And you just vibe and kill bandos and listen to some cool music, You do that. You share your music taste with other people. You make friends with people based on music taste. I don't know. Something like that. And I feel like that has become and can become, of course, a lot of people's ideal room. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. That seems to be the voice chat people use. Yeah, I think that's spot on. And people have genuinely become friends through this. So.
Yeah, and let's talk about what Rigator did for you.
Oh yeah,
this is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, last episode we mentioned how my first ever RuneScape account was Microman395 with the password raw meat, right? So sure enough, Mr. Rigator, who's an active member in the CC and Discord, he made an account, an Ultimate Iron Man account of all things. He created an account. He actually got 150 total level, which is the minimum requirement to join a clan chat. He got it, and he freaked me out. Yeah, you have to get 150 total level to join a CC, and he freaked me out so much. He's like, I don't remember what he said, but I look down and I see a new member in the CC with the name Microman395, and I was stunned, of course. The next day, he basically offered up, all the account information to me. I have the account information. I changed the passwords and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, it's funny
what a guy,
because
dude.
He made the password like raw meat uwu or something like that. So, I guess
what a guy. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's so funny, man. I never expected that. So that was funny.
That's so cool. What a good idea.
Yeah. Wait, do you remember the account name to your first ever account?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
What is it?
Bama Boy.
Makes sense.
And I didn't know how to spell Alabama apparently, so
yeah.
It was BAMMA boy, Bama Boy.
Wait, how did you misspell it? What do you mean?
Yeah, I put 2 M's instead of 1. Alabama only has 1 M.
I see.
So I put 2 M's, Bama Boy with 2 M's.
I see. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my first one.
Wow.
And I actually got back on him like not too long ago.
Really?
On RuneScape 2. Yep, I recovered him. And he was like level 45 or something.
45 combat. Oh.
Yeah. And I played on them for so many years.
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that funny? We played our old accounts for like 3 years straight, 60 combat. Like, that's hysterical.
It really is. It's too
just
funny.
Goes to show we didn't actually play it. We just did bank standing and selling.
Yeah, I don't know what I did.
Well, it's crazy. Like, you had to physically spend so many hours buying and selling your shit that you could never ever play the game, right? Like, you basically go and you chop 1,000 maple logs. Congratulations, you're gonna spend an hour selling it.
Did you play old school RuneScape before they had the GE?
No. My old school RuneScape started with 2018, so I never,
No GE. Oh, okay. So I played whenever it didn't have the GE.
I remember.
And you had like a little trading
right,
post.
Exactly. I read about all that, and of course I was playing this game before the GE came out.
It was a lot more efficient, of course, before the GE, but it was like an in between not having the GE and having the GE. So it was like a trading post where somebody would post what they had.
Did you guys use like forums?
Sell. No, it was all like in game.
Yeah.
So it was like at the bank, there'd be like a little post, and you click it, and you could like advertise what you have.
I see.
And I believe the world that you're on, and people could go there and buy it.
I see. That's kind of cool. That's kind of interesting.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was called a trading post, I believe. But
and then they pulled the GE, and the GE came out.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll never forget the actual like introduction of the Grand Exchange in the year 2008.
Yeah.
That was such a new concept. It was so wild because up until then, I started playing in like early 05, 06, 07, 3 full years of like that wasn't a thing. And then boom, 08.
Yeah. What have you done recently on old school RuneScape?
So my biggest accomplishment is I finally, like, huge goal. I equate it to about 100 hours I spent killing Callisto. I basically started killing Callisto last August to get the Tyrannical Ring, which is like best in slot crush, all for Corp. I just kind of I love the idea of always having best in slot items for like big grinds. So at like 300 KC, I get the Callisto pet, which is awesome. And basically, I've been killing this stupid bear on and off since August, and I just got it a couple of days ago at 1701 KC. It's about 100 hours of killing Callisto, getting PK'd, dying so many countless times. It's insane. So I was just over the moon to actually see it on the ground.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
I bet.
Yeah, which has sparked my it kind of like resurged my just desire to kill Corp now. So now I am gonna be aiming to kill like 5 to 10 Corps a day. So I need like solo content to keep me going, because things like I want to do Nightmare, which is kind of a separate thing. I need to get good at it first before I go with the folks in the CC, because I know so many people in our clan chat want to do Nightmare. Theater of Blood, again, is just like requires coordination. You got to find a team. I need that like one big grind I do on my own, I guess, aside from Slayer. Mm-hmm. So I think Corp is perfect, because the idea of owning a sigil or having a spirit shield on an Iron Man is just wild, right? Like, think back to early Iron Man days. Like, that is such a insane goal. Like, Cox, Chambers of Zarek items, cool. Theater of Blood, doable. But like, Iron Men don't really touch Corporal Beast until they've touched so many other things. So,
Bandos, Dragon War.
Yeah, you'll typically finish God of Wars.
Sammy.
You'll finish so many major. You'll be in the end game. You're no longer in the late game when you're doing Corp. Corp is end game. You've already touched other bosses. Right. So, like, I'll daydream. I'll just kind of like, I'll envision like in red text either the words Arcane Sigil or Spectral Sigil or Elysian Sigil on the ground, and that is just such a like, I don't know.
If you want to, I can give you my credentials so you can jump.
Yeah, on. Rob has an Arcane on his.
Wield my Arcane.
Yeah, that's like such a flex, and I don't know. It's just beyond comprehension. So. Right. I'll go for that. I'll see you guys in like 150 hours, because that's the drop rate for a single sigil. No joke. It's actually insane.
Yeah, I got really lucky in mine.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's pretty much it. Just kind of doing things here and there,
Cool. On my hardcore, I got the Dragon Defender. I mentioned last time I got the Barrow's gloves, so we went on the Dragon Defender grind. We got that. Pretty nice KC for that. Also, LT, I kind of recruited some people to come help me. On the hardcore, obviously, I want to do the Wilderness Diary. I want to finish it and then get the achievement cape eventually. It'd be pretty cool on a hardcore.
Yeah.
So, I did the Wilderness Medium Diary. LT and War 1, they came out, some bodyguards. We really didn't see anybody. It really wasn't too
It was
bad,
pretty
right?
chill. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It's scary, obviously, on the hardcore.
It is.
But did the Medium Diary, no problem. Got that taken care of. And I got the hammer now, too, while we're talking to the podcast, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes
Lucky
ago.
dog.
I don't know.
Lucky dog.
Pretty cool. I'm currently at Motherlode Mine, just mining away, almost 59 mining, so not too shabby. In real life update, I got the second dose of the Pfizer vaccine, so I am gonna be officially coronavirus free in like 2 weeks when it becomes the most effective, like 98% or something like that.
I think I heard that as well.
So happy about that. Whenever I got it, just a heads up for anybody who's getting it. First dose, no problem, a little sore arm. Second dose, sore arm. The next day after, I did have a fever, felt pretty bad, but that's pretty expected. Feel completely fine now, good to go. So, yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Pretty much it.
It's pretty good, man. That's good. Yeah, the fever really sucks to hear.
Yeah, it's expected. I was prepared for it. Had some quick, ready-to-eat meals. I slept all day. Pretty much it.
Nice. Is it just 2 doses? One.
Yep, 2 doses.
1 and
I'm
2.
done.
Okay. So my
It's not 3 or 4.
it's not 3 or
like
4.
you
Yeah,
mentioned.
I keep being told it's 3 or 4 doses, so I'm just making sure.
What'd you say on the
I said my
your Gopnik
my
friend?
Russian Gopnik friend keeps telling me the 3rd dose is crucial. It's like it's a mix of a bit of the vaccine plus horse urine and vodka. I mean,
yeah, man, your Russian friend there. He's no, but and for y'all that don't know, a Gopnik is like a Russian guy that like squats and smokes cigarettes and drinks his vodka. And, you know what I mean? Like the typical Adidas wearing Russian guy that I don't know. That's what it's a Gopnik in Russian.
yeah,
so.
exactly. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, life's good. Oh, I do have a funny little story to share. Gosh, I forget what I was doing some Wilderness Slayer, and I think I like told the CC like, hey, I'm over here, and Jay, our resident PK expert, he was like, oh, I'll come. Oh, I was doing Revenants. It was a Revenant task. He actually shows up. I was below the 30 line, so I teleport out real quick. No problem. But then he's like, tank test, ? So him and I meet up. We go to level like 4 Edgeville, and I put on, full tank gear, Din's Bulwark, full black d'hide. Again, 3 items, a +1. I'm sure I had. I wasn't too worried about getting smited. In a kind of like, controlled situation like that. And he did his best. And I will say it is, I think everyone can agree on this. It is insanely stupid how strong black d'hide and a Din's Bulwark is. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It was Splash City. I mean, it's a term that I always use in my head, but like Splash City. He just splashes Ice Barrage over and over and over again on my black d'hide. And he had some good moves. Ultimately, something really funny happened. I was pretty prepared. We had we spent a solid 10 minutes preparing our gear. I actually switched to Lunar Spellbook, and I brought Vengeance runes with me. I had my Ring of Suffering on with the recoil effect. So every time he did any set of damage on me, he would take a 1 to himself. So basically, he had to be very careful. He had full Darox. He tried to low HP Derek bomb me for an 80. Got very unlucky on the hits, by the way. And it just basically turned out that I killed him with my Vengeance. He got low HP. I'm sure he was trying to like Derek me for like an 80 or 90. I tanked it again stupidly. That's why they're trying to nerf the melee defense of the Din's Bulwark, because it's got really high range defense and melee defense, and I don't know, it's just too much, right? So he did. Awesome. Yeah, it was pretty funny, but yeah.
Dude, I thought you like Venge AGS Gmod on me.
Oh no.
How funny would that have been?
I am, dude.
And then use another account to pick up his stuff.
Yeah. Could you imagine? I am not sculling up, man. I remember I got a purple during our very last Drunk Raids event, which was so long ago, and it was the Din's Bulwark. That was my last unique, was the Din's B. And it's just been huge for wilderness content.
And speaking of that, we're probably going to do another Drunk Raids sometime soon.
Yeah, we'd like to do these things. We understand that, it's fun stuff, but I do encourage anyone to host kind of your own things, hit up Barrows. I unfortunately can't do a lot of things with you guys because I'm an Iron Man. Rob has multiple accounts. He can join in like on his Pure and whatnot. But yeah, these guys have a lot of fun just killing like Bandos or Nightmare together. So definitely join in, ask a question, and I'm sure some guys will join up.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, LT, anything else you want to add?
I am good, my friend. Episode 33 coming to a close.
Episode 33. That's right.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hopefully I get this hammer soon.
Hopefully, man. Good luck.
Thank you. All right, guys. Our episodes can be found on YouTube if you prefer that platform. Right now, we have episodes 18 through this one uploaded, so check that out.
Yeah, you can also find us on Twitter at OSRS Trihards. If you're looking for a friends chat to hang out in, join us, OSRS Trihards in-game.
If you'd like to hang out with us on Discord, share photos of your life, for example. The invite link is in each episode's description.
You can also send us an email with any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints at osrstrihards@gmail.com, and you may be featured on the next episode.
Shout out to OSRS Beats for the awesome music, and a massive shout out to our Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee supporters. Thank you very much. See ya.
Bye.